everyone, I hope you're all really well. Welcome, or indeed welcome back to the channel. If you are new, don't forget to hit subscribe. Yes, we have a hair video today because I continue to be on this quest to find the perfect hair product, and I have yet to find it. I have a whole drawer full of curly hair products, and I'm basically just wading my way through them all. And rather than just do these tests on my own, I thought I would include you guys because there's a good chance that if I'm struggling to find some good curly hair stuff, then maybe you are too. So that's what we have planned today. The product that I am going to be testing out and reviewing is this one from L'Oreal Elnett, and it's their Creme De Mousse. It's saying that this is new. I'm not entirely sure how long this product has been out for, but it caught my eye and I thought it sounded interesting. I have mine in the curl formula, as you would probably expect. But before we get into any of my application or anything like that, let's quickly have a look on the L'Oreal website just so that we can read a little bit more about this product and what I can expect from it. So here we have the official l'orealparis.co.uk website. So this is the first time they've done something like this. They're introducing their very first Creme de Mousse. With the expertise of Elnett and a nourishing creme formula, Creme de Mousse delicately melts into the hair, leaving a natural-looking satin soft touch. Hair fibres are left feeling nourished and protected, and their legendary Elnett hold locks demanding styles in place, with no collapsing or fading away, so why compromise? It comes in 3 different varieties, so you've got one for volume, one for curls, and one for extra strength. So obviously the one I've gone for is the one for curls. So how do we use this Creme de Mousse? Creates effortlessly classic curls after washing your hair towel dry to reduce the amount of water. Turn your head upside down and use one hand to scrunch the mousse all over in generous amounts. Use a diffuser attachment on your hairdryer to finish your flowing curls, or simply use your fingers to twist and twirl each one and leave your hair to dry naturally. So it seems pretty straightforward. And the overall headlines of the mousse are: achieve sumptuously defined curls that are flexible and full of bounce, providing humidity protection and frizz prevention for smooth and tamed hair. The exclusive creme formula has a satin soft touch. It delicately melts into the hair's surface to nourish curls and intensively hold the hair. Soft feel, lightweight and non-greasy. So it certainly sounds as though it's going to be a lovely product to use. Generally speaking, I really like a mousse. I find that it gives me the best hold and control and look of my curls. I think my curls with a mousse do look really nice. The only problem that I find with mousse in general is I tend to fly through it really quickly because I end up using a ton of it, and I also find that it doesn't really last very well in terms of waking up the next day and what kind of hair I've been left with. So those are the kind of things I want to put to the test with this one. My hair has just been washed. Yeah, it's still pretty wet. I'll just quickly comb through it with my beloved wet brush. So if you don't know me and you're new to the channel, the type of hair that I have is naturally curly, although for the first part of my life it was actually completely straight. But that is a whole other story. It's a fairly tight curl as well. I kind of wish that it wasn't quite as tight and curly as it was, but it does spring up quite a lot. So let's have a look at this product. I'm so excited. Do I need to shake it? Let's maybe shake it first. Ready? Whoa! It's got quite a nice smell to it. It's I think it smells a bit like the L'Oreal Elnett hairspray. It's been such a long time since I've used it. But in terms of it saying it's like a cream mousse, I mean, to me, that just looks like a straight up mousse to me. There's nothing overly creamy about it. And it feels just like a mousse as well. It's not overly creamy. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'll quickly scrunch this through my hair upside down and I will be back in just a second. Okay, so that is it all scrunched through my hair. It went in perfectly fine, just like any other mousse that I've ever used. It didn't feel overly sticky, like it's quite lightweight. I don't really feel as though I've got much in my hair at all, which is quite nice, but it's also slightly concerning because I'm a bit worried about what the hold will be like, because normally you want to be able to really feel something in your hair. I did end up using, I think it was about 2.5, 3 pumps maybe, just to make sure that my hair was pretty well saturated with it, because I'd rather kind of go a little bit overboard to start off with and then pare it back a little bit if I need to. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dry my hair and I will be right back in just a second. So here is how my hair's looking before, and there's the after. My hair is probably about 98% dry. I pretty much dried it all off, and then I felt like it had kind of frizzed a little bit in a few places, so I've just dampened it a little bit just with a water spray. It kind of feels a bit weird. In a few places, like particularly on the ends, my hair felt really, really dry and just kind of not pleasant, like there was something on there that was making my hair feel not even crunchy like you get with some curly hair products. I don't know, like there was something on there and it was just making my hair feel really dry. Not sure about this at the moment. I think in terms of how my hair actually looks, I'm quite pleased with the definition. I've got some really nice corkscrew definition to my hair, but so far in terms of first impressions, it doesn't really seem all that different to a lot of other mousses that I've used. So I guess time will tell, because I'm finding with a lot of curly hair products I'm using at the moment, the initial look is quite nice, and then throughout the day things just seem to start frizzing up a little bit. So we will see about that. I think what I'll do is I'll get on with the rest of my day, and I will see you a little bit later just so that we can see how it's looking and how it's coped with me going outside and the UK weather and all of that stuff. And then I think I'll also do something a bit different to the last curly hair product review I did. I'll actually show you how it's looking in the morning as well, because that's something that's really important to me, because I don't want to be messing around doing my hair every single day. So I will see you probably at the end of the day for me, but it will be just a second here for you. So this is at the end of the day, and you can see that on the whole I've got fairly good definition still. It's gone frizzy in the typical areas for me, which is the areas that surround my face, but that's typical for me because I do tend to mess with that part of my hair more than anywhere else. But in terms of the definition elsewhere, it's still actually pretty good, and I think, to be honest, if I just spritzed my hair a little bit and scrunched through, it would probably revive quite nicely. So all in all, it's not looking too bad at all, so I'm quite pleased with it. Hi everyone, so it's the following morning and this is the state of my hair. Yeah, I'm not loving this, to be honest. I am going to try and see if it can be salvaged at all, but it's gone quite frizzy. It feels really parched and dry on the ends, and it's not crunchy, but if I kind of scrunch my hair a little bit, I don't know, it just feels like it's dying for some kind of moisture. My hair is naturally dry, but something in this mousse, I don't know whether it's got a lot of alcohol in it maybe or something, it's really dried my hair out. The back of my head, where I think I put too much product, feels horrible. I really just want to wash my hair, to be honest with you. I don't even think it looks that great, but for the sake of this test, I am just going to quickly see if I can restyle this somehow, just by dampening it down slightly, and we'll just see if this situation can be salvaged at all, because I kind of feel like when you have curly hair, that's the kind of situation that you're in. You don't really want to be washing your hair every day. You just want to see if you can get a second or a third day out of it. So this is how it is looking after being slept on. I've had worse than this. It is still looking curly, but it's more how it's feeling that I don't like. It does feel horrible, and at the back it does kind of feel a bit matted and like the product's not really liked being slept on maybe. So maybe this is the kind of product that you would only want to use just for the one day and that's it. What I'll quickly do, I'm going to quickly dampen down my hair, see if it can be salvaged at all, and I will be right back and we'll see how it's looking. Okay, I'm feeling pretty pleasantly surprised right now. This is probably amongst the best sort of second day curls that I've had, especially considering how pretty frizzy and horrible it was feeling to start off with. All I literally did was filled my basin in the bathroom with some warm water, and I just tipped my head over and just scrunched some water through my hair, which is what I always do if I'm trying to revive my curls, whether it be on the same day or the following day. And I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. I think they look pretty decent, to be fair. I mean, I've had first day curls not even look as okay as this. I still don't massively love the formula. I do find it very drying on the hair, but it's not bad. I think for the money, it's not bad at all. It doesn't really perform in the way that they would suggest or make you feel that it's going to perform in terms of saying, hey, it's a mousse and a cream. It's just a straight up mousse as far as I'm concerned. I haven't really seen any of the properties that you would expect from them saying that it's a cream as well. It didn't look very cream-like. I would have expected it to have maybe a richer, more denser texture if it was a mousse and a cream, and it was just a very light and fluffy mousse as far as I could tell. So I think the next time I try this, I'd like to use some kind of cream underneath first, just to see if I can lay down some serious moisture on the hair, because it is feeling pretty parched and dry. But in terms of the curls and how they're looking, yeah, I'm feeling pretty pleased right now. And it didn't take very long either. It was literally just a case of scrunching through some water and then just diffusing again. So pretty straightforward, not too much work, and I didn't use any extra product either. This was just using whatever product was in my hair from yesterday. Whether I could try and get a third day out of it, I'm not sure, because normally by then I really just want to wash my hair. I'm not very good at this whole second day, third day, fourth day thing. Anyway, I really hope that you found this review helpful and informative, and the fact that this time around, unlike the other curly hair product review I did, I've actually included like the following day in terms of how it looks after it's been slept on, and then whether it could be reanimated as well. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see me do again. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up down below, because it really helps support my channel. And if you're new here and would like to subscribe, I will pop a button just here so you can click it and subscribe and get notified of new content as and when it gets uploaded. And there will be quite a few more videos like this because I have so many products to test. I seem to have hoarded quite a lot. Anyway, me and my new pretty damn good second day curls are going to go off and enjoy our day. I hope you have a great day too, and I will see you again soon. Bye!